So, what happens after you're charged with a crime?
Usually you receive a call from police just notifying you that there has been a charge laid against you. They notify you also that you might come to the police station to be arrested, and they're either going to hand you an undertaking or they're going to take you to jail, and unfortunately you'll wait for a bail hearing and you're going to be released on bail.
And how long does it take to see progress in a case?
Well, usually the clients come to you with the first court date. That first court date usually means that they're going to receive their evidence package sometime around that day. It could be a week earlier, it could be a week later, but usually it's any time around that day. So once we receive the evidence package, we'll need to review it. So the truth is that normally the first court date is perhaps a month or two after you are charged. And then probably we're going to have a chance to see the evidence only in a month after the first court date. So I would say the first 2 months, there isn't much really happening. You would need to have the evidence package and review it to sort of have an understanding of what the case is going to look like, really.
Tell me, what are the possible outcomes of a criminal case?
Well, it truly depends on the strength of the case that's laid against you. It might be something along the lines of the case might be withdrawn or might end up with a peace bond, which is a very common outcome. But if there are, let's just say, serious charges and there is a lot of evidence against you, there is a possibility of incarceration. Obviously, there are compromise options, which, for example, could be a conditional discharge with probation, in which case you won't receive a conviction, but you might need to do some conditions and might need to do some counseling.
When should you hire a criminal lawyer?
Well, I have a bias here, but I'll be simplistic and say the sooner the better. If you can afford a lawyer, obviously having a lawyer by your side from the first court date is better. Actually, frankly, the moment police contacts you, you'll be better off speaking with the lawyer and seeing if you should talk to the police or not.
What should you do if the police want to question you?
Well, the typical answer is usually don't speak with police. And I'll try to explain why is that. Usually when you give them a version of events, we have to stick to that version, which is possibly good, but it's not optimal. You want to give your defense lawyer as much flexibility as possible. You want him to have the evidence reviewed first so that he's able to propose a narrative which would be as beneficial for you as possible. And only he knows what are the technical requirements of the charge, so only he would be able to build that narrative and not you.